Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am PandaPops and I like to bring you blockchain, gaming and crypto related content. If you are brand new here, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload brand new videos. For today's video, I am jumping back into VoxEdit for you guys. Now, it has been a while since I've done any tutorials on VoxEdit, so what we are going to do, because lots of changes have happened, not just within Sandbox, but VoxEdit as well, is we are going to be revitalizing the VoxEdit tutorials I have already created to be more fresh and up to date. What is VoxEdit firstly? VoxEdit is a free-to-use software from the Sandbox game where you can create 3D models. You can create assets like this, or like this one. You can create individual models, or you can go to the animator, use those individual models and rig them together to make a bigger piece, or to make a piece that can be animated. You can create terrain blocks that will work within the sandbox. There are also templates that you can use that have animations and you can recolor and make limited edits to the templates. If you are new and you want to just learn the basics of how to use the tools, the templates are definitely a place that you could start and figure those things out. VoxEdit is a software that you can use independently from the sandbox, but this is where if you are creating assets for your sandbox experiences, or if you want to sell those assets on the sandbox marketplace, this is where you would go to create them. So this is where you create those assets. As this is going to be a more introductory video for VoxEdit, first thing I'm going to do is show you where to go download VoxEdit firstly. You want to go to sandbox.game, and once you are on sandbox.game, you want to find create, and then create assets and click that one. Here is where you can download VoxEdit. You can download a Windows version, Mac OS Silicon version, and Mac OS Intel version. So you can download that, and it does require the latest Java, so make sure you have that installed as well. So you download. Once it is downloaded, you will need to unzip the folder. So just unzip the folder, and then you'll be able to open up and work within VoxEdit. VoxEdit is used to create the assets that you might be wanting to place in your experiences or sell on the marketplace. So let's take just a quick look at that. So for assets that you have created, you have a workspace, and this has all of the assets that you have created. These are not minted assets. These are just assets that you have created. And you can place any assets that you personally have created that are in your workspace, in your experience. You don't need to mint them to have them in your own experiences. They will automatically appear in the Game Maker when you log into Game Maker. And Game Maker is another free-to-use software for the sandbox. If you would like to sell any of those assets, you will need Catalyst, and I do have a video on Catalyst and minting, so check that out. I will link it up above and in the description down below as well. Once it is minted, you can list it for sale in the marketplace. So we go to the marketplace, you'll see that there are some options, so we can look at collectible packs, avatars, equipment, characters, props, and lands and estates, so you can purchase lands from here as well in the marketplace. The ones that you'll probably mostly be looking at is equipment, characters, and props. And these are options when you upload to your workspace when you create an asset in VoxEdit. So I'm going to select characters, and here we can see all of the assets that are given the character tag when uploaded. And these are all for sale in the marketplace. So either you can decide to sell your assets on the Sandbox Marketplace, or maybe you want to purchase some assets for your experiences. Back into VoxEdit, let's take a quick look at the modeler side of things. Once you create a new asset in the modeler section, you're greeted with your workspace, your 3D workspace here. We have sidebar and our material and palette here, and a top bar with other options. I will do a similar breakdown for all of these. Not too much has changed here. We have a few additional options. So we have a sphere tool and a circle tool. and we have the volume resizer and the picker tool. These are the newest updates from the last time that I have done one of these tutorials. The top bar is exactly the same. Nothing really has changed there. In the modeler section, you can extend the workspace up to 256 is the maximum. And if you put any numbers above that, it will tell you that it's only maximum 256. So you can resize there. You can select a mode and any of these tools. So pen tool, line tool, screen rect, circle, sphere, box tool. This is the face tool. So if you click on any face, it will drag up from that face. And then a bucket tool, which acts as a flood. The other modes is paint. So we can flood paint all of that. Face tool for painting would work on any face that you're touching on. Box tool, same. You would just click and drag. And it works on all of those. And the same with arrays, works exactly the same. Pen tool, line. The face tool will delete any of the same color. So as you can see from here, it is only deleting this orange color and not the other faces. So each face is each individual side. So when we go to the nice edges, you can see every face. So this side here is a face, this is a face, this is a face, so it's every flat edge. Picker tool, when you go to the miscellaneous, so for the picker tool, you click on whatever color you want to be selected, and then it will go back to the mode and tool that you were previously on. You then have the animator. So within the animator, you can import any VXM. So you can import any model that you have created, whether it is in another scene that you have set up or just something that you have created in Modeler. Or you can do a new VXM. So within the animator itself, you can do new VXM. And it'll open up the Modeler screen that you usually see. You'll create whatever you want to create. And then you will find that in your library section. You can rig together, you can do animations, you can add to the animations as well. You can reposition all of your characters. Or you can have an asset like this one in progress that will have no animations, and it will just be an asset that has been rigged up of multiple models to create something larger. Terrain blocks are always 1 meter in the sandbox, which is 32 by 32 by 32 voxels. These are used to create terrain, and they are not mintable assets. So you cannot mint or sell terrain blocks. Terrain blocks are the only ones that can have a transparency filter, and once you go through the upload to workspace, you can also select whether you want it to be a fluid or not. With the templates, there are multiple different templates that you can choose from. These are ready-made templates that should be working within the Game Maker, and you can take these and edit these to have a more bespoke character without having to learn how to fully animate characters or to rig them up. Since the last VoxEdit tutorial videos I've done, we have actually opened up to UGC now. So general users like yourself will be able to go into VoxEdit, create assets, and you can mint those assets and place them up for sale in the marketplace. Same goes for if you do own land in the sandbox, you can now self-publish. So you are able to publish those experiences and potentially earn some money that way. We just finished a builders challenge where builders that have published their land were being rewarded for having people go into their experiences, and that went on for 10 weeks. And the sandbox have already stated that they will be doing these builder challenges more often. So there will be another builders challenge coming into the future. Another thing that you can do is the sandbox runs multiple contests. These are either contests that you might see on the events page for gameplay, fun events, seasons on occasions. We had the Bumpkus Trials last year, and we have the Rabbids Love and Music happening. We have the Voice Coach Battle. So definitely check out the events pages, and those are ways that you can earn in the sandbox as a player. Another way that you can earn as well is we have other contests like game jams. So you can take part in a thematic game jam contest if you are a game builder, or maybe you just want to try your hand at it. Definitely go and enter and register for those game jams. They do appear also on this event page. We do have VoxEdit contests. Some VoxEdit contests do show on this events page, but the majority of them are either in the VoxEdit announcements on the Sandbox Discord or on the VoxEdit Twitter page. So do check those out, and I will link all of those down below. So do make sure that you are following VoxEdit on Twitter as well. With those VoxEdit contests, we do have beginner categories, and for some of our contests, like the VoxEdit Minis, we do have participation prizes. So as long as you meet our guidelines, so as long as you are creating an asset that is on theme and you are not going above the node and face recommendation guidelines, so you're not breaking, as long as you're not making copyrighted content, these assets are created by you for those contests, then you can enter there. The prizes for those, one participation prize in Sand. We have obviously top 10 winners and prizes, but the top 5 for those VoxEdit Minis also get catalysts so they can mint those assets. So we are actually providing those catalysts for those winners to mint their assets and put them up for sale. So those are ways that you can earn within the sandbox as well. If you do have any questions whatsoever, please comment below. I am always here to help. Absolutely love VoxEdit, and I can't wait to see what you guys end up creating. If you do post what you create on Twitter, please do tag me so I can see your amazing creations, because I want to see what you guys are up to. If you do have any suggestions on what tutorials you would like me to cover, do also leave a comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out some of these other videos here. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the metaverse. I will see you next time. Goodbye.